Naughty boy, I know what you were thinking when you came to this video, but today I'm going to talk exclusively about virtual fun. A lot of people think an RPG looks like this or that. That is, if there are stats in some game and these are your giggles with disguises, then these are the purest RPGs at once. But this is not quite true. These are just games with elements. For me personally, first of all, and secondly, role-playing should make it possible to play different roles. That is, you can replay the same game with a completely different approach, or even a different character, or even a different ending, thereby living a small but special virtual life. Therefore, I think that RPG is the most interesting genre of computer games. What, disagree or maybe? Do you want to fuck up? Just call me, I'll fuck you to hell. Well, or write to me in the comments. Now I will go through the most iconic RPGs for me. Yes, perhaps some of them will be inferior representatives of the genre, but I decided to list them anyway. You know how much I love the Gothic Fallout. It was they who showed me that it turns out that it is not always necessary to fit into a bloody frenzy if you rustle your brains a little. From Fallout at the time, he got so excited that he dreamed that he would one day appear at 3D, and when it did happen. Oh. But I was still in the review of the fourth part of Van Govel that these sick bastards will not stop at planting turnips. Although now there is an Outer Worlds from the creators of the original Fulch, who tried to fix everything and in part, they did it. The humor is really funny, the quests are extraordinary, and everything seems to be okay with the variability of the role, but it still feels like these are stray products of the hot love of Fallout, Borderlands, Mass Effect and Bioshock. And in the end, neither one nor the other. For my taste, everything is too colorful, it's not interesting to shoot, and the varieties of enemies and weapons are just catastrophically small. Although this is just my opinion, I am sure that for many, such a color palette and graphene will go right into the cockra with a targeted shot. Another thing is Vampires Bloodlines Masquerade. That's the gloominess I like. You just get used to this blood-sucking skin, you want to repass and repass for different vampires, and from pretentious George Ghouls to nasty Nosferatu.
What do you want at my house?
To create nocturnal anarchic lawlessness or to serve an intelligent ruling ghoul with all the honors. Some moments, such as the cursed house, are forever imprinted in my memory with fragrant notes of spoiled pants. Oh, how I'm waiting for the second part, which, unfortunately, has been postponed indefinitely. But I'll be waiting. Let's move on to the next one, Skyrim. Oh, how many comments there were under my videos for me to mention her. Well, yes, a good game, for which I have killed many dozens of hours. Yes, I spent more than one day on one forging. With daggers and leather bracelets alone, I have provided all the people of Skyrim, or even all of Riel there. Well, a purely fantasy Adidas and an interesting world with a thoughtful end, to which you can return more than once in order to escape from reality and this time pass not for a hefty orc with a club, but for a dark elf with a sharpener or for a cute Furtagic. And after all, they knew how to make games in your gazebo. Yes, they shrank from something to Minecraft. Diablo series. I understand that all the variability of this game comes down only to the choice of skills and abilities and in fact contradicts what I said at the beginning, but I can't not mention this. In fact, Clicker. When your humble servant was bought a computer, it was the first game that defiled his gaming addiction. Oh bitch, Duriel, how I hate you, you shameful bug. How many childish nerves you killed me, and I thought I was invincible. My barbarian with pumped buttocks was so fresh and cheerful until he met you, you fucking maggot. Although I have passed Diablo many times on all difficulties, I would not play it now. Probably just because I've grown up and my fingers are no longer the ones to make 2000 clicks per second. The next great RPG is Star Wars Knights Old Republic. I remember oozing all the juices of pleasure from him, but I forgot why and why. I wasn't even 40 then, I'm sorry, my memory is not the same anymore. It will be necessary to try again. Informative, right? I agree. And finally, I would like to mention one more game, Kind Scam Delivery. Yes, what is it? A lot of people don't like it, right? Yes, I don't care, this is the most correct RPG. Check Indra. Urge. Urzin can become anyone in the hands of a player, and under beer and in fashionable clothes, he generally does terrible things. Just please give me a claymore or a Zweihander in the second part, there will be no price for you. Many people are probably like, oh, where's The Witcher, Dark Sauce, and so on. Yes, cool games, but there have been full-fledged reviews on them on my channel for a long time. Look, you won't regret it. Anyway, I didn't mention many cool RPGs. Some I forgot, and some just passed me by. What can I say, I didn't even mention Shrek. And if you write me all of them in the comments, I will be very grateful. I'm going to play. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and Instagram, put a like, don't get sick, and see you again.